Hi there, welcome to Fermentation Friday. This week, red cabbage and blueberries. I did this kind of as an experiment and it has quickly become one of Billy and I's most favorite ferments. So we're going to treat this just like we did when we made that sauerkraut. I'm going to remove those two outer layers of my cabbage here, and these I'm just going to toss. And now I'm going to take out another layer of my cabbage, and this we're going to use later. So I'm going to cut mine again. I'm going to cut this super thin and add it to my bowl to measure. If you don't have a scale, then simply measure when you buy your cabbage and do fine sea salt, 1 tablespoon per pound of cabbage. Now there's a thing called anthocyanin, and that's what gives your red cabbage and your blueberries its color, and this is a super powerful anti-inflammatory. This helps with your brain health, with your heart health. It can help regulate and support your blood sugar. Not to mention, this still has all of those probiotic benefits that our sauerkraut did. So I have 600 grams of cabbage. So go to your calculator and you would say 600 times 0.02, and that's going to give you how many grams of salt. Make sure your salt is a pure salt. There's no additives, there's no caking agents, it's just a pure salt. I'm going to reset and I'm going to do 12 grams of my sea salt. And then we're going to take this with your hands and for at least 5 minutes, massage all that salt in there and really start breaking that moisture out so we can get our brine started. And you can see how once you start massaging, you can see how it's starting to get wet and soft on you. So I'm going to sweat this now. We're going to sweat this. We're going to let this sit for 15 minutes and then we're going to come back to it. So that 15 minutes are up, and now I'm going to take my kraut pounder and pound for about 3 to 5 minutes. If you don't have a kraut pounder, you could use your fist and beat it, or you can just keep massaging it. I'm a little concerned about how much brine we're making, so I'm going to do this for another few minutes, and then I'm going to give it another 15 minutes to set, just to see how much brine we get. So I'm going to do some cardamom seeds, and I just want to smash them. In they go. And then I have 1 cup of blueberries. In we go. And then I'm just going to use my hands to combine all that, and then we're going to go into our jar. So just like with our sauerkraut, I'm going to add a little bit and push down with the kraut pounder. Now this we're only going to ferment 5 to 10 days. You definitely don't want to take this out to like that 3-week mark. Anytime you got fresh fruit in there, it's just too long. So the other one I made, I think I went about 7 days, and it was perfect. But push down. And you really want to push down too. You just want to get all that air out of there so there's no air trapped in there. So next comes, I'm going to do that leaf that we saved. I'm going to put that in there. And this is going to, again, help keep everything, we don't want blueberries or anything floating up to the top. And this is going to be a really nice barrier. And then I have my mason top weight. And I want to put that on there. And push it down so everything's under. All right, so I have my mason top pickle pipe, and that's going to allow this to release its gases. So I can just set this in my fermentation jar and not have to worry about it for 5 to 10 days. Isn't that color magnificent? Isn't it beautiful? I'm so excited about this one. I had no idea how much I would love this, and I do, which is one reason, aside from bringing it to you, that I wanted to get another one started, because we're really going through that other jar. So, red cabbage, blueberries, a little bit of cardamom, ferment. Thanks for being here this Friday. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.